brief video to demonstrate how to set a picture to the correct aspect ratio and image size in order for it to look good in the Humanities Media Project website. So I'm starting here with one that already has an image assigned to it, but that image is in the wrong aspect ratio, and so you've got a weird cropping here where it doesn't look like their eyes aren't cropped properly, and the image is just weirdly oriented. The reason for that is evident if we kind of hover over the image using a tool that I have installed on my computer. We can see that this is a square image, and now it's being constrained to a 720 by 420 image size. And so the computer just automatically crops it the best that it can. I'm going to show you how to crop these images so that you can decide exactly where it gets cropped so that it will look its best at 720 by 420 pixels. So let's go back. Here we are at the image. So for starters, I'm just going to remove this featured image, and then I'm going to click Set Featured Image again. And what that will do is open up this dialog where we can see all of the images you've already uploaded. Now, if you're doing this from scratch, you're going to have to go over to Upload Files and then select a file over here. But for this case, we've already got the image uploaded. So I'm just going to choose that image. And when I choose it, what you'll see is some information about it, including the fact that it's 994 by 994 pixels, which is not what we want. So what I'm going to do here is click on Edit Image. And this brings up the image, a smaller version of it, but basically the complete image, and it gives us some tools for editing it. The top left tool is the one that we're most interested in, and it's the cropping tool. And it's already selected, so we don't even need to do anything about it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just draw a rectangle, and I'll get it to about the right dimensions, but that won't be good enough. What we need to do is go over here and set the aspect ratio manually to, I'm going to change this so it's more obvious what happens when I change this. So I type 720 in here and then 420 here. And immediately you see that the rectangle over on this side changes, and now we have a rectangle that is not actually exactly 720 by 420, but it is exactly that same shape. The proportions of the image are exactly alike. So now what I can do is I can move this up and down. Now let's say, hypothetically, this probably isn't the case with this image, but let's say that I want a smaller portion of the image. Then what I can do is hold down the Shift key and drag one of these corner squares down, and it will maintain the aspect ratio. You see how the rectangle is still the same proportion of height to width, and that's because I'm holding down the Shift key. You can't see that, of course. But in this case, what we want probably is to just center it so that both of their heads are in the image, and then we can hit this scale button way over here on the right. Sorry, no. Yes. Shoot, well, I'm going to experiment and then, oh no, sorry. I want to hit the crop button. That's what I want to do. So I hit the crop button, then it crops it to the right size for me, and then I hit save. And now we have the image set to the correct proportions. Now maybe that's not exactly what you want, and you'll have to redo that particular image, but that's how editing, you can get these images to crop to the right size, and so you can choose more selectively what you want these images to look like. Hope that helps.